Countless times, criminals have tried to disrupt court proceedings with the sole aim of delaying their sentencing. In today's video, we look at criminals who attacked their attorneys in court. Christopher Teal. In Seattle, a man named Christopher Teal, who raped a woman in a Ballard car dealership's temporary restroom in 2018, received an indeterminate sentence of 8.5 years to life in prison after Teal pleaded guilty to first-degree rape and unlawful imprisonment. According to King County prosecutors, Teal had been diagnosed with an unspecified schizophrenia spectrum disorder or some other psychotic disorder and was found not competent to stand trial 3 times before his competency was then restored following a year-long stay at Western State Hospital. Sandro Perotta, his defense attorney, wrote in a pre-sentence report to the Superior Court Judge Sandra Woodland that the victim had dropped off her vehicle to be serviced and was waiting for a shuttle to drop her off at work when the woman was attacked by Teal. After following the woman, Christopher Teal had locked the door to the restroom, forced open a stall door, grabbed the woman by the neck, threw her onto the floor, and sexually assaulted her as the woman tried to punch and fight him, said the charges. During a court hearing in February 2020, Teal punched his court-appointed lawyer in the head, prompting deputies to fight him to the ground and postpone the proceeding. Joshua Harding. Joshua Harding went to trial on 2 charges stemming from a sexual assault involving 2 children in a Meridian Township cemetery. While the jury was coming back to the courtroom with its verdict, Harding launched off with a makeshift knife, but was restrained by police. Video from that hearing shows Harding appeared to pull the weapon out of his sleeve while the jury entered the courtroom with its verdict and ran toward them. The incident occurred right as the jury was about to read the verdict, and the video shows the prosecutor getting out of the way at the last second while a police detective tackles Harding. He was ultimately convicted by that jury on 1 count of second-degree criminal sexual conduct in that case. The jury could not reach a verdict on the 2nd count, which prosecutors later dismissed. Ingham County Circuit Court Judge William Collette sentenced Joshua Harding, 35, from 20 to 60 years in prison for assault with intent to murder and 2 to 6 years each on 2 weapons offenses in connection with the incident. Michael Cox, 31, of Tularosa, New Mexico, was found guilty of criminal sexual contact with a girl under 13 in an Alamogordo courtroom. But moments after the jury's verdict was announced, Cox was caught on camera as he left his seat and lunged at Deputy District Attorney Scott Key as Key made his way back to his seat in the court. A suited Cox is seen charging at the prosecutor and forcing him to the ground before trying to punch him. The attack led many in the courtroom, including the judge, to jump out of their seats as the sheriff's deputy worked to restrain Cox. The deputy later said that she had never had anything like that happen in front of her before. Key and Cox's attorney had been walking back to their seats after approaching the judge for a sidebar when Cox attacked District Attorney David Sabala. Sabala said the incident was witnessed by the jury, staff, and other people in the courtroom. Lamont Payne. Lamont Payne was on trial in Phoenix, Arizona for attacking a prison guard in 2016 as corrections officers tried to remove him from his cell. Court documents state Payne blocked his cell windows and put soapy water on the ground to make it difficult for the officers. Then he bit one officer in the ankle as they tried to remove him. Payne was on trial for assault in 2018. Vladimir Gajic, a contract attorney for Maricopa County Public Defense Services, was assigned to his case. During the first day of jury selections, Payne repeatedly disrupted the courtroom proceedings and tried to fire his lawyer, then sucker-punched Gajic when a judge ordered him to be removed from the courtroom. Footage of the attack shows Payne trying to get Gajic's attention. He is seen knocking on the desk, but Gajic seems to ignore him. Payne then raises his hand to get the judge's attention. Payne continues talking, ignoring the warning, and the judge instructs sheriff's deputies to remove Payne from the court. He stands up and begins collecting papers on the desk. Gajic does not seem to be paying attention. Payne then turns to him and delivers a punch to the lawyer's face. Gajic was left with a bloody nose after the attack, but said he is more upset about how the Office of Public Defense Services treated him afterward. That's it for this video. If you enjoyed watching this video, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you can see our upcoming videos.